people? All right, whatever. So anyway, I said, okay, I want to perform at the gay wing of Rikers Island because when I saw it on HBO, they segregate the gays for their own safety. But the best part is once they're in their own unit, it's fucking on, right? Oh my God, it was fucking hilarious. Like they all take girl names and they like tie do-rags and make fabulous hats out of them. I'm not kidding. And they do contests like they do their own prison, America's Next Top Model and shit. It's our kind of Rikers Island. You know what I mean? It makes you want to kill somebody just to go. It looks so much fun. So anyway, I said, can I do that? So they do all this research, and it turns out that Rikers closed that wing, and so I said, look nationwide, because I'm fascinated by the idea of a gay wing in prison, and it turns out there's only one left in the entire United States, and it's in LA County. That's right, LA County Jail, which has a new, very famous, let's call her a guest. So seriously, there's a gay wing at LA County Jail. They call it K11, which is not that fabulous, you know. You think they call it like Girls' Night or something, but it's just called K11, whatever. And so sure enough, I set up, I call them, and I think that they're going to be thrilled, right? I performed at Carnegie Hall in Iraq, and I called, and I'm like, yes, this is Kathy Griffin. And yes, for my Emmy-nominated reality show, I'd like to come do a segment where I perform, for the gay wing, and, we'll focus on your programs, because they have all these programs and vocational training, etc. And then they say I have to come meet with them and, like, pitch the idea. So I was like, all right. So I go on my fucking day off, and I have a meeting. And I'm sitting down with the guy, and I'm sitting down with a certain Sheriff Lee Baca. The one that fucking let Paris out and is probably going to get canned, right? So I sit down with him, and I don't mean to be an asshole like, oh, he didn't know who I was. But I mean, he literally thought I was a secretary for Bravo. So he did. And he was like, asked me to take notes and stuff, and I was like, all right, I don't fucking know shorthand, but get my steno pad, because it's 1952. And so, which would have been fine for Elizabeth Hasselbeck, because that's the year she lives in. However, good way. All right, so I sit down and he's saying stuff to me in the meeting like, and what do you do? And I go, I'm the comedian. And he goes, what kind of jokes do you tell? I go, funny. Do we have a deal or not? What the fuck? I was so pissed off at this asshole, right? And he goes, well, ma'am, we really don't have these guys in here to entertain them. And I said, yeah, I know, but I'm going to come, I'm going to do a little show for them for an hour. We'll show that they're trying to rehabilitate, and I'll be out of here. So then they fucking turned me down. I offered it, I know. Yes, that's right. Sheriff Lee Baca, B-A-C-A, if you want to, email or anything. So he says no, and then he says, well, maybe if you volunteered here at the jail for 6 months, we'd think about it. I swear to God. So I'm fucking ladling out pea soup to the gays, trying out my Lindsay Lohan material at lunch, right? So sure enough, I walk outside the sheriff's office, the same one that they've been showing where Paris is going, right? And I do this scathing interview to my reality cameras, and then I drop a dime to the gay press, and I call the fucking Advocate and Frontiers, and I start talking shit about this guy, right? Because I'm thinking, why can't the gays who in jail have a little humor, all right? They're probably in there because they have a girlfriend named Crystal, and you know what I mean? Oh, come on, the gays aren't in jail for violent crimes. Their girlfriend Crystal fucked him over, and they need a little time off. So it's very different. It's different. So sure enough, I do, this whole thing saying Sheriff Baca won't let me come and perform for the gays, and what's the big deal? So then they have to call him, and ironically, his press agent is this guy named Steve Whitmore, son of the actor James Whitmore from The Shawshank Redemption. Freaky, right? And then Sheriff Baca releases a statement about me saying that my humor doesn't maintain the level of integrity that they're trying to have at the gay jail. And I'm thinking, honey, when you turn around, they're in a fucking daisy chain. Relax. So it's fun for for me to see this guy in trouble for letting fucking dumbass Paris out. Now, and so then it was so funny, then the next day, I get a letter from Perryville State Pen Maximum Security in Goodyear, Arizona, and they're like, come on down, you can do whatever the fuck you want. So, oh yeah. So, not like fun and fabulous gay jail. I'm in fucking lockdown with a bunch of psychos going to, the Row and shit. They call death row. They're like, you want to go to the Row? And I'm like, is that where you shop? And so, I don't know. Now I'm in maximum security like fucking Johnny Cash with tits. And so, I did shows for them, and it'll be on the show, and I hope you like it. All right, so let me give you my Paris backstory. I kind of know her a little bit, and you know that whenever I meet a celebrity, I then tell you every single impression I have of them. Because that's how I roll. So, all right, so I met her one year. I did those VH1 awards. Every year they do the Big in 05 awards or the Big in 06 awards and stuff, and I usually do that show. So one year she got an award for supposedly coining the phrase, "That's hot," right? I know, they gave her a fucking award, right? So I go, and when I go to these award shows, you have to realize I run into everybody I talk shit about for my act, right? Oh yeah, so I'm in the green room, right, with the celebrities, and then I look across the room and I see Tommy Lee, and I've made a very innocent joke about him, that you get crabs from looking at him, but and these celebrities love to fucking confront me every 2 seconds, and once you've had Whitney Houston do this shit in your face, you try to learn, so, and I've run into Clay several times, and I'm not saying Clay Aiken is gay, but is he here? No, why would he be? Okay, so I love the Gaykin, and I gotta run into him, and I fucking apologize every time I see him and shit. So I'm backstage, and I see Paris Hilton, and let me tell you, she is exactly the way you would think. She's got that fucking stupid sparkly phone, just like you'd think, and she has this walk that is so bizarre because, she looks kind of like a big horsey tarantula, right? I'm serious. And she always walks like this. And she walks like a fucking tard. And so I know that's a bad word. I can't help it. I love calling people retarded. It's so much fun. And I know that's wrong, but I don't think any words, I'm not for banning words. I know, and people get mad at me because I use bad words, but I was supposed to do a charity gig one time, and it was for some, I'm sure, wonderful organization, and they said, we'd like you to do a humorous monologue about how people shouldn't say the word retarded anymore. And I go, no can do. So, I think it's funny. All right, so, isn't it fun to call your friend tard? Shut up, you fucktard. I love that. Right? Suck it, tard face. It's just fun. So, I don't mean harm. But I will tell you that having met Paris Hilton, and I honestly think she's borderline retarded. I'm serious. No. Oh, okay, here we go. So she's at this Big in award, Big in 06 award, getting her award for That's Hot, and William Shatner is giving her the award, right? And I love him. He's so funny, and he's a big red-faced fucking booze bag who, right? Oh, come on. He slams him back. I think he might have killed his wife. Remember the time the wife showed up fucking dead?